him. So let's see how he has worked on that, or if the Skyjay's overall improvement, because he has been doing so much of that, is enough to actually beat Chag.
Well, speaking of like historic record between the two of them, they are 7-5 in Chag's favor in overall sets. However, Skyjay did win the most recent meeting between the two of them, which was at Festival of Fights 2022 in SoCal, but Chag won the 5 sets preceding that. So Chag had a 5-set win streak. Skyjay broke that 5-set win streak. We'll see if Chag can start the streak up again, or if it's just going to be curtains for him against Skyjay. At least so far, he's had a great start. Skyjay barely manages to make it back to the stage, but 103% already built up on him. Well, maybe that's just a little bit of rage for him to try and find an earlier KO.
It's just another tool for him, you know? And, you know, it's kind of funny.
It's
Look,
just another tool for him.
That's the rage we're talking about, exactly. From 60-something percent, Chag was that. That's the stuff for him. And, you know, Skyjay is from Puebla, but lately he has been looking like a Mexico City player. He has been traveling a lot to the capital and taking on Hobby so many sets recently, taking on Cloudy, taking on Nair, and that's a very similar style they all play. So it's no wonder that this guy seems to be either the check for them or just another boss that plays like them. And by the way, one more detail that we have to add is the fact that they're pretty much starting the opposite way for the bracket today. Skyjay has yet to drop a game, and Chag just got 7 stuck to Baleo.
He does finally find that first stock off of there, though, with the throw, but at 112%, I don't see him living too much longer versus an Incineroar of Skyjay's caliber if he's not careful. He's going to have to play this stock pretty much flawlessly, but an air to start it is a very good thing indeed.
You are completely right, and look at this. Skyjay in complete control right here. Chag trying to come back into it. He has been very strong over here in Pokemon Stadium 2 all day long, but look at this. Up, throw, it's gonna be enough. Oh, that back is completely cracked. Palutena is on shambles, and Chag has to do something. Of course, here Skyjay is proving that this match is doable. Many people says that this match completely sucked, but look at this. Believing is doing, and right here, Sky can believe that he is the protagonist of this anime. He is the main character, and I am sure he's listening to some openings right there on the background at his headphones, might be Roy.
He's also not packing that classic Steelers apparel that he normally goes for. So
I'm down.
Yeah, like it's like Piccolo, right? When he gets all of the clothes off, like he just powers up, or Goku maybe. But here, Chag is struggling so far with this, and I don't know about matchups. I don't know how much do I have to believe Sky, or just the fact that he's an amazing player and that he's going to get this first game as soon as those hands were hugging Palutena. That bag was broken once more. I mean, I didn't have to question it. At this point, I've seen that so many times. Maybe a couple of years earlier, I would have said, yeah, Chag has a chance to survive that. Now I'm like, no, he's dead.
We've seen it enough times, and Roy, I think that this game might have just served as evidence Steelers jacket is actually holding him back. It's like the weights on Rock Lee. Once he takes it off, he's so fast nobody can pin him down.
So you're telling me Vivairobos was trying to help him by losing his luggage? That's where you're telling
Big Boss gave him a hand.
All right, so that's a note for next time. Skyjay, do not wear that vest. Healer sucks. So there you go. That's why you shouldn't wear it. Go Cowboys.
Yo,
hang on.
Yeah. Dude is bringing some heat over here. But now we are playing a match right now, and Chag is also trying to bring the hit. Look at that, going into it, the off air, going for then another one. The chicken wings, the goddess wings, simply delicious. Going into all of those damage already 110%, and looking for the kill options. The forward is not gonna do it. Going for the backer is not gonna work, and the Alolan the Darkest Lariato is going to be enough to keep it away from it. Backer, great. This is a terrible position for Skyjay. What's Chag gonna do? Double jump. The Nair is not gonna be enough, but still in absolute control. Of course, Chag needs to break this now, because the more time Incineroar survives right now. Oh, and everybody's running. They are not hitting each other. They are not touching each other. Finally, Chag getting the hit. Okay, back into it. And Roy, I am gonna say, Skyjay has been playing against his demons all day long. Cloudy was one of the people who usually eliminated him. Chag was one of the players who usually eliminated him. And right here, he is proving he can face them. But finally, Chag getting that first hit to kill, and finally able to stand on his own and trying to maintain this lead as far as he can. Of course, one side B is gonna be enough to take it away.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Sky is able to live to such high percent gives him the opportunity to actually extend the percent off his opponents. And that is, I think, especially important for a character like Incineroar that has so many killing options. Like, that cat gets his hands onto you, and he's not only going to do a 200%, past a certain threshold, he's just straight up going to kill you. All of those throws, like up, back, and forth, are going to kill. The Alolan Whip is another option, even Darkest Lariat, or his raw aerial. So this is very much a grappling style character. And yeah, he is bringing it back. And also one other thing that Sky has been getting really much better at than at the beginning of his travels is his recovery. So he's able to abuse that to get some more advantage going. Then, I mean, Chag is in for a world trouble.
Yeah, he learned the hard way game number 1 that Skyjay with Rage means danger. So as soon as Skyjay got up above that triple-digit percent, Chag is giving him a lot of space. He's waiting for Skyjay to make the commitment so that he can then punish. But Skyjay, he's a little bit too smart for that. He's not going to let Chag get away with that sort of gameplay because let's face it, he plays Incineroar in Smash Bros. Ultimate. He's used to people trying to camp him, and it doesn't work most of the time. He's going to be able to come back to stage, gets that Alolan Whip, and goes for the upward sending version because he knows it's going to kill in that situation. And just like that, yet again, Skyjay has the stock lead.
I love the guy next up, but also love this conference from Chag. What he has been doing great, while talking about Skyjay, is that he keeps himself on center stage as far as he can, you know, for as long as he can. Chag, though, gets the push. Actually, didn't even need to press a button. This might be a very bad situation for Sky. Is he gonna push him? No, not anymore, but still, no center stage for Skyjay. Has yet to come up from the ledge. Chag actually knows the escape options, and he might just keep on pushing. All right, finally, Skyjay gets some center, and we can expect him to go even further, but dude, Chag can also get something going. That's what I love about him. He knows when to stop overextending. He has no free revenges in this particular matchup.
You are completely right, and let's see in this last situation, what are we gonna see? The revenge is not gonna hit, the drag down is gonna be missed, but at that forward throw, it's gonna be enough. No, again, the neutral air. Let's see. Oh, the explosive flame is still alive. That fire type is not gonna be killed right here. The backer, no, I don't care. I don't care, my boy. I am super strong, I am super buffed, I am super fiery, and I don't care, but Chag is gonna land it. Great DI over there by Skyjay surviving. What's gonna happen? Let's see if Chag can close it. ¡Vámonos! The kill over there is gonna take it. The boy from the state of Mexico, La Pura Ciudad, is still alive. Chag needed that victory last. Chag really needed to come back into it, and that mental state is starting to heal a little bit.
Definitely breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief after being able to take that game out, especially after Skyjay lived that first back air. When he lived that first back air, danger signs were flashing everywhere. He had full rage. Chag was on the ledge. One Alolan Whip, maybe with a little bit of revenge, would have spelled the end. It would have been set point for Skyjay, but instead, Chag stayed calm. He was able to get the win, and now he can carry that momentum into this game number 3, as you're seeing right here, with all of these dash attacks coming through, doing all of this damage to Skyjay, drag down up air into the Nair, into some more. Why not add a little bit more on?
And he almost gets beat enough to actually get rid of that revenge. Chag playing neutral, just amazing. One of Palutena's strengths for sure, and the ledge trapping that was so effective on the last part of the last game could be coming back into play here, but the same options, the aggressiveness with the Darkest Lariat from Skyjay and getting that grab, not a confirmed though. However, he baits out that air dodge, and he's going to be able to take that stock. Chag working on a magnificent lead. What a way to bring it back.
This is a different Chag. This is a much more confident Chag. This is a scary Chag. If Skyjay can't find momentum once more, he will just find himself out of this tournament. That neutral B is going to be a good start, though.
Now, keep in mind, of course, you see this push from Chag. I think the reason why, yeah, exactly. You see, Roy knows what I'm talking about. He's feeling Skyjay out so well. He knows where he's going to be. That's another stock. It's just the pressure from being around Skyjay that's helping him. push him off. Like, Skyjay is doing most of the work for Chag at times. And keep in mind, that last game was the first one Skyjay has dropped today. So already Chag is feeling a lot better. He is the only one who's actually posing a threat to Skyjay right now. And this stage control from him is so amazing. Will this end in a 3-stock, though?
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, he is playing out of his mind. Right now, Chag is trying to dominate the beast. He's trying to tame the animal. But Skyjay, of course, is a different breed. He is trying to go forward. And let's see if the champ from Puebla can do something about it. Going into the downer. No, it's not going to hit. That's another chance for Skyjay. Okay, what a mash. Get out of there, he said, mashing for a living, and he's going to stay trying to fight, trying to survive right here. The dash attack is going to be enough. Last, close this one off, but I don't see Skyjay making it back, but if he does, I'm going to lose my boys.
I don't know, man. You spoke it into existence here, and Skyjay might just make it happen.
Oh my God, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry, Cricky.
Colt, what did you do?
I am sorry. Do it, Cricky. Come on. Break the curse. Break the curse. You can do it. I am not going to mess you up. I know you can be better than this.
Finds the down tilt on the ledge, going for these explosive flames some more. He needs to find some way, and it is just the single hit of Nair. So Chag just barely, it feels like just barely takes it out, despite the fact that he was only at 16%, but he was also only at like 16% when he died on that second stock too. So I think us on the couch here have to be a little bit more careful about what we speak into existence going forward, because that was terrifying.
I mean, why did it feel like Chag was the one that got lucky right there?
Right, yes.
Like, Sky was on a warpath to bring it back. That side B is such a classic of him, and he actually got it. And on the last exchange, like, I think that he just didn't react in time to the fact that he got hit by the Nair. So Chag getting not only the positioning, but also a little lucky. So Sky, with the momentum from the last game, may be able to bring it all the way into the game number 5, the so coveted game number 5 that we love to see. However, that he has a great challenge ahead of him, and that is Chag's ledge trapping, which has been so good so far. And also, like, the conditioning of the defensive options that he has chosen after options like down tilt on the side of Palutena, right? So the advantage state from Chag has been cleaning up a lot, but that is the battle of that consistency versus the momentum that is Skyjay can bring it to the table.
And Chag now knows how far he can go as well. We are not going to see that side B ever again, I guarantee it. But we might just get to see Skyjay getting some of these. Yes, there we go. That's stock number 1. And again, Skyjay holds his ground, sets up shop underneath those platforms. That's where he's going to shine. Chag can't commit to any options, like even the neutral airs. Like you saw that just barely whiffing that Darkest Lariat. But it's a matter of when is Chag going to swing, and is Skyjay positioned properly to punish that up smash. Will take the first stock, but I still see the momentum in Skyjay's favor. He did pick the song as well, by the way. He picked the Persona song for power up.
Persona songs always power up the anime protagonist. This is a known law of the universe, and Skyjay's trying to make use of that set in stone law to be able to take us to a game number 5. But Chag, well, he refers to himself as a little bit of a main character as well. Might not be letting Skyjay run away with this one. Tries to chase him onto the platform there, but Skyjay is able to dash back, gets the dash attack back in, but Chag immediately with that Nair to follow up and the grab, he's got a great feel for when Skyjay is going for these revenges now, so he's not letting Skyjay get away with nearly as many shenanigans as he was earlier.
Yeah, you are completely right. This looks like a more solid, more established, well-played Chag, but look at that. The 1, 2, 3 with the jabs are gonna hit, and right now in the center of the stage, going for the grab is not gonna be enough, but it's very dangerous for Chag. Little by little, the anime prota, the one who is in the lead of the Big Eye cartoon, is trying to bring it, and they're not hitting. A little bit of pasta right here, a little bit of a spaghetti, but Skyjay gets the better out of it. Let's see. There it is, right into the kidneys, getting the claws deep inside the flesh of Palutena. Oh, that's the gun outlet. There's a lot of momentum right now happening with Skyjay going for the Darkest Lariat. Is not gonna hit. Going forward into it. Let's see. Another down throw. Going for the wrist. Great stuff over there by Chag, conditioning his opponent. Roy, right now, Cricky is playing hot.
He's playing hot. He's reading the defensive options once more. Like, those air dodges have been so costly for Skyjay. However, these reads are super effective as well, and he knows exactly when somebody's trying to jump. That's why he does that aerial roll and whip all the time, because he knows you have to go to the air to avoid that, and that is the main win condition that Incineroar has. So at all times, the contrary player has to be aware of it. Like where you're in the ground, where you're in the platforms, Skyjay is going to try and find that option. And just the fact that he knew that Chag was trying to play around that and just going for the raw read was super impressive. So this is going to be game number 5.
And what I would like you guys to do in this Game 5 is to count how many of those all-in whips actually happen.
That'll be my job.
We have, you're on that.
I'm on counting.
Last is on the counting duty, because keep in mind, whenever Sky gets those, that's a confidence boost, that's a lot of percent, and that might just be the stock as well. And also, we saw already, he might be at whatever percent you might like, but he is not dead till he's dead. He can still take it back. And even when you're trying to kill him, he will make it through. And so Chag can't overextend either. So he has to play it so calculated. And on paper, you would expect Palutena to do so well. But it is a final boss Chag is facing right now.
Right, I think we learned that lesson the hard way during game number 2 when Chag had a huge lead and all of a sudden it felt like he was about to let that game slip away from him. He had to almost clutch it in a certain sense of speaking, but at least for now, he's got a pretty large lead on the percent. Unless Skyjay gets the down tilt up air, going to chase Chag further onto these platforms. He's not able to shark the landing. That Chag just able to stay airborne, able to run away from that Alolan whip coming his way. Now he set himself up with an edge guard situation, and he does manage to get the back air, but that was a scary spot to be in.
And right now, things are going good for Chag, but Incineroar and Skyjay are able to survive so much, and that is causing things to become very, very dangerous for Chag. Okay, the explosive flame is not gonna hit Chag trying to do something special right here. Oh no, the back throw, yeah, the German suplex to break Palutena's head, and right now back into the stage, going for the up option there. Great read over there by Skyjay. The cancel is gonna work. Very, very risky situation, but the call was right there by Chag. And still trying to stay alive, trying to make a little bit of extra credit, trying to maintain himself alive. In the center of the jet, the dash attack is gonna do it. And the down tilt, the wings of the goddess are gonna fail. And it's still alive. No, Roy, he's gonna take the stock. And this is very close right now.
Even the weak version of that Alolan whip is gonna be enough to do it at a high enough percent, but Chag, talking about high percent, he is trying to get Incineroar here into the triple digits. And so far, even though Sky has been catching on to some of the patterns from the teleports, for example, or other things that Chag has chosen, look at that super armor as well. Cutting that punish a little shorter, but he's going to need a lot more of that if he wants to actually make it all the way in this game number 5. However, the name of the game for Incineroar in a lot of those is exactly that, a combat potential, right? So if the Sky is able to get his clutches onto Chag, things could be looking very scary for the Estado de Mexico player.
46%, not 152. That means yet again full rage. We've seen this song and dance before. We know the steps, we know the ending, but the only question is going to be if Chag can press pause on the jukebox, and he does indeed with that landing there into the up tilt. Finds the KO, but see how long he can survive on this stock. This is going to be a game of extra credit. How much can he build up before Skyjay finds that one critical hit to take him down?
I don't think he's going to need a crit. Chag is actually playing quite solidly whenever he does hold center stage, but let Sky get underneath those platforms, and then once again, he's gonna set up shop, and he's gonna catch you if you don't get out of there. And so, people, last game, last stock, will it be a last hit situation, though? Because Sky is building up to that. He gets the first revenge, and the second one, he's whiffing a forward smash, though. Had that hit, we would have probably seen like 60% or something onto Chag, or even more. This is looking pretty bad. Go for it, Colt. You're looking excited.
Oh yeah, I am, because Quickie right now is trying to do it. The Estado de Mexico is trying to survive. That was so close. That was so damn close and dangerous. There is no rage anymore, and the Alolan whip is gonna hit. What's the option from Skyjay? Chag is outside of the stage, going to land with the Nair, the move that simply does it all. The backer is gonna hit, and the explosive flame is gonna check for the damage. Oh, the counter, no. Chag didn't respect. He's respecting Skyjay a lot right now, and what a landing over there by Skyjay with the forward there. This is intense. This is where the words fail, when the mind breaks, when the heart stops, and when the hands can make mistakes. The back throw is not gonna be enough. Great DI from Skyjay. He's going to come back then, and what's the option right here? The revenge! This is the hit! This is it! No! No, not enough. 112%. And insane. Cholula, tus hijos vuelan. Ahí está Skyjay, gana. He is gonna take it. Cholula, tus hijos vuelan. Chag is going to die. He is out of it. And sadly for the Mexican city scene, Skyjay has beaten yet another one of his monster. That one, the one you see right there, is Gintoki, another great hero from the Puebla scene. What a day, ladies and gentlemen. This man is playing out of his mind last.
Some of the most clutch play I've ever seen in Ultimate in general. Skyjay staying so